Hi, if you're living in New York City, chances are you've heard of the new rent regulation that went into effect past week. Issue Realtor here, Ismail Kolya from eXp Realty. So what you've heard is the new guidance that was published by New York State Department of State. This is an addendum to a law that was already passed June 14, 2019 and signed by Governor Cuomo. This guidance from New York State Department of State, published on January 31st, 2020, basically states that any apartment that is represented by the landlord's agent can no longer charge the tenant a broker fee. So any apartment that is listed with, advertised by, represented by an agent hired by the landlord can no longer charge a broker's fee to the tenant. A tenant would still pay a broker's fee if the tenant hires their own agent to find them an apartment and negotiate on their behalf and so forth. So this is a new guidance published by New York State Department of State. This is an addendum to an already passed law from 2019. What this means for you is, and this is in accordance with practice across the United States, that tenants will no longer pay a fee to a broker hired by the agent. So be sure to ask questions. Be sure to check all the paperwork before you sign, whether you're a tenant, whether you're a landlord, whether you're an investor. You want to make sure and ask questions to the agent that you're working with and ask them who they're representing and if there are any fees involved and so forth. In a case where a building requires that you go through a specific broker, in that case, that broker is representing that building, that broker is representing that landlord, and so forth. Having said all of this, it is still a great time to purchase, even though tenants are no longer required to pay this one more fee in a very expensive New York rental market. One more fee is gone from tenants' side. It is still a better idea to buy than to rent. Oftentimes, your mortgage payment will be quite comparable to what your rent payment would be. Secondly, you may have an additional rental unit that you may be able to rent out and collect your own rental payment and help you with the mortgage payment. Third is your housing payments remain stable, so your mortgage payment would remain exactly the same for the duration of the mortgage, so say 15, 20, or 30 years, whereas in a rental market, if you're renting, that is not guaranteed. Your rent may go up at the owner's discretion. Number 4 is you can't get evicted. The landlord can't give you a notice of eviction. The landlord can't tell you not to renew your lease and so forth, because you are the landlord, you own the property. You can decorate and renovate to your heart's content. You don't have to worry about damaging the walls or making holes in the walls and so forth. You've got parking to come home to. You've got barbecues in the backyard and so forth. So you can do as you please. Get a dog if you like and so forth without having to worry about asking for permission and so forth. I'm not sure if you know, but the education test scores of children of homeowners is actually higher, and the graduation rate is actually higher of homeowners' kids versus that of tenant or renter kids. There is financial benefits in terms of tax benefits and property appreciation, equity building. Each monthly payment that you're making, some of it goes into the house equity or acts like a savings account and so forth. So there are a whole lot of benefits to owning your own place. All right, so whether you are a landlord looking to rent a property, whether you're a tenant looking to rent, or perhaps let's make you a homeowner. If you're an investor looking to purchase an additional property in New York, give me a call. Ismail Kolya, 914-215-1540. If you'd like me to send these New York State directives about the rent regulations, if you'd like me to send you more information about the benefits of home ownership or how to sell your home quickly with better price and so forth, reach out to me, 914-215-1540. Ismail Kolya, issuerealtor@gmail.com, 914-215-1540. Please like this video, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.